Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Some breaking news to share with you this morning. A law enforcement source tells Fox 8 2 more people have been arrested for helping escaped inmate ANTOINE Massey. Now, today marks 4 weeks since 10 inmates broke out of the Orleans Parish Justice Center. Derek Groves and ANTOINE Massey remain at large, even with a reward of $50,000 for each of them in exchange for information that can lead to their capture. Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick tells Fox 8 she believes one of the inmates is still in New Orleans, but did not specify which one. But again, a law enforcement source tells Fox 8 2 more people have been arrested for helping escaped inmate ANTOINE Massey. We'll provide you with more updates on this in later editions of Fox 8.
Man, hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. I told y'all niggas, man, it's going down. Massey birthday today. They told me they done arrested 2 more people in connection with it, but that's fine. But Massey is out. Happy Father's Day to all y'all that's watching. But Massey is out and the celebration begins. OG, you there?
Man, hey, ANTOINE is out doing his thing, sharp as hell, riding like he want to ride.
Right.
It's his day.
OG, he definitely one of those guys, man, that, you know, you don't never know where you're going to see him or what he's going to be doing, OG. I sat back and I checked him out. I went back through trying to figure out where he was at. I did spot him. I spotted him. Here he is right here messing with his clothes or something. Let me see. Yeah, he got it. He fixing his belt. That look like he getting ready. Oh yeah. And he throwing a sign. He throwing a little sign. Fix his little belt. He ain't got no stomach. Boy, in good shape too. Boy, he be clean. He like. Oh yeah. Wow, man. Wow. He did the little shot at the camera, man. One of his riders was with him now. I don't know when, you know.
Yeah, now look, he rolling with Eddie Griffin. He didn't arrest Eddie Griffin for that.
That's Eddie Griffin. OG, that's Eddie Griffin. OG.
With Eddie Griffin. No wonder he been out.
OG, wait a minute. It's more footage, man, where I went back and checked him out. Here, yeah, that dude look like Eddie. Hold on. Oh, that boy driving like Lil Papa. That boy driving. Showed his shoes to the camera. Man, that boy that's serious, man.
Yeah, he got it going on, man. I put that 5 on it and it worked out.
It worked out. It doubled up for sure. You know what I'm saying? Man, OG, he putting his belt together here, and it looked like a Ferragamo belt.
That ain't no Ferragamo.
It looked like a Ferragamo. It got 2 circles on it. That might be a Ferragamo belt. Ferragamo for sure.
That's absolutely not.
What is it?
Ferragamo for $2.99.
What? Oh, so you saying he rolling big?
That's a $300 belt he got on there.
Oh man, I mean, and he love that black and white. He stay in that black and white. He likes that black and white. That's his color. Everybody hey y'all get in the comments, man. Massey wearing this black and white. It's his birthday, and guess what? I even researched it. He's a father. He's a father too, man. So happy Father's Day to Massey, man.
Yeah, him and Eddie Griffin out there rolling in that grand.
Stop. Hold on. Let me look at it again. Cause boy, he stick his head back. Look at it. Man, he's sticking that feet up, man. God, dog, boy, he stuck that foot up in there for me. OG, I ain't gonna lie, I like to die.
We love it, man. Yeah, stay free, Massey. Stay free.
Man, so OG, it's been a month now. You know, what is up, man? I mean, you seen Ann Kirkpatrick come out and try to get him to, hey, man, just turn yourself in. We'll get you another public offender, and we'll get you somebody to pretty much look over your case for you. We're not gonna do what we did to you the first time. We're gonna look out for you this time. Would you trust Kirkpatrick at this point, Ann?
Man, I wouldn't trust olive oil to bring me no spinach. I mean, she's a, but then I still hold accountable. Where's that Negro Ben Crump? Where's Al Sharpton? The Negroes that you need in time like this, they are silent. They act like they stepped on a rusty nail. Any white folk business, they are all in it trying to be up in the camera. Now, when it's needed, when these brothers desperately need some black support, where is Ben Crump now?
So you calling out all attorneys that and all these civil rights public figures that say, you know, they stand for the people. Where are they now? What are they doing? Why aren't they coming out and saying, hey guys, we'll represent you? We feel like, you know, you didn't just get out of there for no reason. That was a reason for you to run. That was something that caused you to say, hey man, I'm out of here. You've heard the conditions of the jail from what's her name? The sheriff Hudson.
I keep trying to get her bid in, but it's not just her, even Hunt.
The Hudson. That's what I'm talking about. Sheriff Hudson said the jail facilities was horrible. She admitted that the jail facilities wasn't right. She came forward and she said, hey, I needed more support. We've asked for support. Okay, so now we're saying that we've been treating those guys worse than ever. Some of them was even complaining that they wasn't even eating. They would skip days eating meals. And you know, that can't be healthy because you don't know what day they coming and what day they not coming. So for them to leave out now under this type of situation, you would think that now these guys like that are leaders would say, you know what? Hey man, I'm being honest with you. We got to do something to try to help these brothers.
Right, and you know, like you got the little girl out of Texas, Jasmine Crockett. She hooping and hollering about Trump all the time. Why don't she bring her ass over to New Orleans and help New Orleans out? Where's Ben Crump? He done got 33% on 90. He ain't never fought a case. He's never been in trial at all. Al Sharpton, he done lost 300 pounds. He got enough. He got enough energy.
How much you lose, OG? 300 and dancing, doing that little dance. You seen him doing that little dance he do.
He went from a butterball looking like a straight shooter on crack. You dig what I'm saying? So, but we have all of these black people they sitting there with their hands sitting on their ass, not saying a word. You haven't heard no black leader saying anything. You had old boy's grandfather, he can't sleep. The aunt talking about turn yourself in. But where are your leaders? Where are our black leaders? Asking like, why did these guys leave here? What can we do to correct this? Where are our leaders?
Correct. And then you look at like the not just the granddaddy. You look at the aunt. You look at the mama. You look at the auntie. You look at all the people that have spoken out on behalf of, hey, Massey, turn yourself in. But nobody's addressed the conditions of the facility. Nobody said, hey, man, the facility was bad, man. They need to correct that. They've had our people. We love them. No matter if they've done something wrong or not. We need to correct those facilities if you're going to be housing our people in there, because for the simple fact, we don't even know if they're guilty. They haven't been charged yet on some of these cases. You just got them in there because most of the time you're guilty till proven innocent, even though the law says it's different. But these guys are being held. Some of them being held, can't make bond. You got them in there not feeding them, skipping days feeding them. Yeah, they're going to leave out of there. Let's be real this morning, guys. Of course they're going to leave. They're not going to want to stay in there and be treated bad if they find a way out. It was so damn bad that the facility that was facilitating it, the maintenance men, everybody started getting involved. Hell, let them out. If you see a dog that's in a bad condition, the animal shelter comes out and they'll take people to jail for not taking care of an animal. Why would you not take care of these people that were locked up in your facility? Am I right, OG?
You're absolutely right. Even though I hate to admit you're right, you're right. I hate that.
No, because it's real when you think about it. When you really get down to it and really think about what they done, they came out after these guys had broken out because they was trying to pretty much save themselves, but they exposed themselves at the same time. Miss Hudson started telling about what was wrong with the facility. And then they start looking at it. Now they going back arresting all these people that work there. First of all, let's start looking at what really why did these people leave? We know the jail conditions wasn't good. We know the people were looking at these people feeling sorry for them in there. When you really spin the block and look at what really happened, y'all was doing them people wrong, and now y'all done got exposed down there. Ann Kirkpatrick done stepped in. She trying to blame somebody, but it's somebody even over her that need to be looking at this and trying to figure out why were y'all going a day and a half not feeding these people in there, and now you've admitted to it. So therefore, I just feel like I don't think you guys should get off scot-free for that. Y'all need to either take care of these people or let somebody else in another county deal with them if y'all can't feed them. But this is horrible.
We have to put pressure on our black leaders and all of these slambos that's hooping and hollering and getting on Front Street about some issues that have nothing to do with blacks. Jasmine Crockett, Ben Crump, Al Sharpton, and all the rest of you politicians need to go down in New Orleans like King did in Selma and straighten this out for these two boys, man.
Yeah, you got Cornel West, Travis Smiley, all of those guys, they stand up for what they want to stand up for. But when it come down to our constituencies that look like us and they feel like, oh, they've been in trouble. Y'all know the system has been rigged for years when it come down to these kids and these guys. These guys are really young men. And at the end of the day, you know that they wasn't done right, but nobody's saying that. So I got to agree with OG absolutely on the fact of all you leaders got to step up and say, hey, man, we see there's an issue down there and we want to make sure that these guys are being treated right, especially when they hadn't been convicted of the crimes yet. Now, Groves, of course, that's another situation. But according to Massey hadn't even been convicted yet, and they was trying to convict him in 2 different counties on this particular case. According to Massey himself, who spoke out and he cried out for the rappers to help him. You can tell he's a hip hopper because he said, hey, man, why don't y'all rappers help me? Where's NBA Youngboy, Lil Wayne, whoever, what's Kodak Black, somebody, anybody, everybody, you know what I mean? Help, you know what I mean? So
he's bumping Meek Mills in the Grand National.
Man, you know what, man? Happy birthday to him. Let me see him spin the block one more time. Here we go. Man. Showed them shoes, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. And he clean. Like I said, he keep getting his shirt and his stuff together. He loved that black and white when it, you know what I'm saying? He did his live on the black and white. I don't know if he gonna put something out today, or he got something for us, but I'll let y'all know, man, because I'm telling you right now, he looking like, looking like $1 million on these pictures I done found here. And man, he looking like he had his whole life ahead of him, man. So, I ain't even show you he splashed in the pool the other day, but, he been out trying to figure out ways to, make himself clear from what they're saying. And the young lady got arrested. I don't know, do you think they let her out yet or she's still in there? Because they were putting some high bonds on these people.
Oh, yeah. No, they still sitting up in there not eating like the rest of them.
Wow, you just opened my eyes to that. I wonder if they not feeding them people, going arresting them people like they was before now. Are they going to change it up because they under microscopic watch?
Man, they tell them, hey, when you shit, you eat.
Oh, come on, OG. No, they ain't doing them that dirty.
They got them up under scrutiny. You run off if you want to. Shit.
OG, so you think they handling them rough like that?
Oh, they are.
So
Constant interrogation.
Why do you think they picked those first guys up, some of those first guys, and took them to Angola and these other prisons? What was that about?
And that's what we need to know. Why are they? Oh, well, we had to transfer them to a maximum security. We don't know what happened to the other 8 brothers. We know Jacob said they put his son in a helicopter and took him to Angola, and he ain't been down there the same since. Not find out whether he all right. He ain't no phone call. He don't even know if he's still alive down there.
So you saying he begged him to turn himself in, and now he's not even in contact with him?
Well, he didn't say he said they let him talk to his son before they shipped him off to Angola.
Well, I know I heard him tell Groves to turn himself in for sure.
Yeah, so like, man, all of that is we dropping the ball when it comes to doing what we should be doing. And I'm so grateful for this platform where we at least able to call it out, so they can't act like they didn't hear. Oh, we didn't know anything. No, you know about what's happening in New Orleans, and get y'all politically correct speaking asses down there and help somebody.
Oh, gee, you say they hear what's going on. They know the truth, don't they?
They know it, but now they've been called out. Boss Talk is calling you out. All you rug heads that ain't doing nothing, running behind white folks, talking about immigration. Go down here and talk. Go to New Orleans and talk about this mass incarceration and why these two brothers are out there by themselves. We need some help down here.
Man, when you look at these guys, man, and you look at the people that have been popping up, all the situations, whether it was Groves, whether it was Massey, whether it was Jacobs, any of these guys that was popping up, it's always been some gray areas to what really, really is happening when it come down to A, when they left, B, when they rearrest them, and C, you got Matt Dennis, who basically is saying he's out looking for them and he's going to find them, and he found Massey before. But there's always a gray area to what they're trying to accomplish, and we're going to arrest them. But nobody said they're going to fix the facilities. Nobody said they're going to come out and try to do the right thing. The only one that even spoke, and I don't know if she was sincere, is Ann Kirkpatrick. I'm trying to say, if y'all come back, we gonna do better. Well, if you was doing right at first, you wouldn't even have to tell them that.
Right.
You wouldn't even have to say that if you was doing the right thing at first. Or is she just playing on words? You know what I mean? These guys, like I said, I'm not saying they're saints. They did some stuff evidently that wasn't right. But at the end of the day, it ain't no right to be treating Massey like he can't eat for 2 or 3 days. You know what I'm saying? You can't even treat your dogs like that. So I just don't, I don't agree with that part. But if they did something wrong, OG, and I know you always trying to, but if they did something wrong, they got to take care of their business and take care of what they done. I don't know their case, but if they did something wrong, they got to stand on that.
No, they don't. If they did something wrong, they need to get a pass.
Wait a minute. What you mean? No, they don't.
We got a sitting president right now that got 34 felonies, and he ain't get a day. So if he can do 34, I can get away with 1 or 2.
What? So you following the president, OG?
I'm gonna be just like it when I grow up.
Well, anyway, guys, happy Father's Day to y'all. What'd you say?
I said I want to do everything but the orange hair.
OG, watch out now. Hey, guys, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. But understand this, man. Massey, Groves are still at large, the escapees, and Matt, Dennis, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And at any rate, Ann Kirkpatrick, you guys, man, I know y'all looking for them, but what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to help those facilities that you guys are housing these guys in? What are we gonna do to try to figure out a way to not let, basically people be in situations where they feel like they have to help these guys? Because a lot of those jailers and maintenance people that y'all locked up seen these people suffering as well, and nobody don't want to talk about that part. But
I want to add one thing.
Go ahead.
To Boss Talk. We making light of this, right?
Right.
And I'm just saying that these two brothers are very dynamic in their survival. Because why you just saying, about Dennis, do you know they have 3 to 4 different agencies? The FBI is looking for them. The police is looking for them. The sheriff, the state troopers. Everybody is an all-out manhunt, day and night, looking for these 2 black boys. And we taking it lightly, like, you know, oh, they just out here, he rolling and this and that. No, his life is in jeopardy, and it's a mass. White America is mad about this, and don't take it lightly that they're just kicking back in the back room or garage,
That's right,
smoking weed, listening to rap music. These dudes are very capable of their survival, and my point is that they need help, because they got a whole white agency, and we tend to, oh, well, they'll be all right. No, the hell they won't.
that's right.
Just like we need these professionals, these rug heads, these politicians to get behind them. We need New Orleans, the people that's on the ground, man. Keep these brothers free, man, until they're able to go and face this on a equal level. When they go back, they should have a team of attorneys going back there with them and helping them on their case.
Man, I agree with that 100%, OG. You couldn't have said that no better. No, I like that, and it's so true, because, you know, like I said, we celebrate them for being out, because they definitely, we don't want to see nothing happen to them. But we also want to try to make sure that they get legal counsel, that they not only get legal counsel, that they treat it right when they go back into these situations, because none of those guys was treated right. We already know, because Mr. Sheriff Hudson and Kirkpatrick is now pleading their case to say we're going to do better once y'all come back. Now, that's the crazy part about it, that ain't nobody really talking about. You know what I mean? Right. So, man, guys, get in the comments. Let us know what you think. Again, happy Father's Day, man, to all the fathers out there. And, man, guys, listen, man, if you agree with OG that basically, you know, these guys need better counsel. I even said it with him. I couldn't contest it. And that they need to be, you know, given legal guidance when they brought back into these situations to try to fight their case, to understand why they did what they did, so that they not, you know, just pushed to the side because of what they done. That was a reason behind it. Is what we're seeing. That's what Ann Kirkpatrick said. That's what Miss Hudson said. Sheriff Hudson said. Let us know what you think. Get in the comments. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.